Man, I sure love when motherfuckers bring their sick kids to the same daycare that my littlest ones go to. Just hanging out all day, coughing on everything and not masked up at the very least. Nah, why would you want to contain this little fall head cold when we can pass it out like Tootsie Rolls at a small town 4th of July parade? Those two little Cabbage Patch looking offspring of yours show up and you just carelessly go about your business, infecting who knows how many people in a chain or multiple households and connected workplaces and school networks. So now I've got my 4-year-old who sounds like she's dying for fuck's sakes. You'd think she'd gotten bitten by a plague rat while sleeping in the gutter of Skid Row with how she zombie walks around the house while sick. And she always forgets to cover her mouth when she coughs and has them in fits of dozens where she cries about not being able to stop, but also refuses to take any cough suppressant medication to stop the madness. My son, who's 2, has the most sensitive gag reflex I've ever seen in a human being and coughs only 3 or 4 times before he's about to yak all over the carpet. And he'll make this god-awful retching sound that's akin to a dying cat in a storm drain meowing for help, and then start panic crying because he doesn't know what's about to happen, but can tell from our reaction that it's not a good thing. My 10 and 8-year-old both got it next, and these two little drama queens have the audacity to ask to stay home all day from school because they have a small amount of gooberage when they first wake up. And they refuse to believe that getting out of bed and then immediately chugging a glass of water and having a cough drop is the best way to get rid of that first thing in the morning nasal drainage throat cheese clog. I've told them for like 6 straight days that's what I do and how it helps. But no, they don't want to listen because they're too fucking smart for that. My wife sounds like she has silly putty stuck up on her sinuses and coughs like she's Doc Holliday in the final act of the movie Tombstone. And she just keeps horking up lung cookies and struggling to find a place to quietly spit them out. She's at work, mid-massage with a client trying to make it seem like she isn't sick because, again, we can't afford not to work right now. So then she gets home and lets loose and it sounds like something's trying to scratch its way back up through her esophagus from deep in her chest. So she either has the beginnings of bronchitis or a mentally deficient chest burster inside of her that never figured out the natural course of its life cycle. Then you got me who's working a new job and has no sick time to speak of. So I have to be Ethan Hunt for Mission Impossible levels of slick with combating the sinus issues and coughing that they cause. So I'm drinking water all day, popping cough drops every hour, and clearing my throat like an old man who just chased a glass of warm milk with a bowl of Greek yogurt. And the worst part is you can't let anyone at work hear you cough or know that you're sick, or they'll think you have COVID and lose their minds over the infection risk and send you home for 10 fucking days. My stepdaughter got it last because she's 11 but acts like she's 15 and has the social habits of a fucking cave bear. She just holed up in her room all day playing Roblox after school and somehow avoided the first 3 waves of onset. So I guess preemptive quarantining isn't so stupid after all. And forget about going to the store for groceries in any combination other than solo due to all the dirty looks you get from bringing anyone with even a slight cough into a Target store these days. They look at you like you're a space alien. People still get colds, goddammit, and when they do, it's because of inconsiderate assholes who bring their sick kids to daycare.